See my vlogging chair. It's pretty comfy, just kind of chilling. Well, day 2 sucked. I sat in bed all morning. Like, it was rough. And I'm watching the documentary. I didn't mention in day 1 hardly any details really, other than this is what I'm doing. This is the details of what I'm allowed to do, and that's really it. So today I kind of wanted to say a little bit more about stuff like that. Yeah, like I said, the documentary is it's Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. It's Joe Cross takes a trip across America. He's a Australian businessman, tycoon, we'll just keep it simple, and basically does this fast and loses a bunch of weight. And I kind of saw myself in the same boat, yet only I'm 20 years old. I'll be 21 here in about a month, and I don't want to be there when I'm that age. I don't want to be an adult with most of my life behind me, the majority of my life behind me already. These are the years I'm supposed to be enjoying, and I'm not, and I'm not gonna say that it's 100% because of weight or being unhealthy. There's other things, but the big thing is not feeling comfortable with myself, not being able to, I grew up on the water. Loved it. Always in a boat, always swimming, and I don't do that anymore. I don't swim at all. Because I have to take my shirt off, and I'd have to show this big old mess of man to people, and I don't feel comfortable with doing that. And I really don't want to show people that because I don't think they want to see it. And it's just a public service. And that's another thing. Joking about me being overweight is kind of like a defense mechanism to myself, to where it's something I do. I make a joke out of it, and it's not a joke. It's my health. And I'm finally, I guess, using this fad thing to kickstart putting myself on the right track. And this isn't a lifestyle to do, just to drink nothing but juice. This is not something you can feasibly do. The way I'm using it, and the way I hope anyone who sees this that wants to try it is going to do, is to kickstart yourself down the right road, to really take this extreme thing of fasting, and which really it is, and it is a very extreme thing to do, but to take this extreme thing of fasting and kickstart yourself onto the right track, onto the correct course that you should be on already. And once you're there, after the 60 days or 10 days, if you want, you don't have to do 60 days. You could do 10 days, just to kind of cleanse your system and get everything out that's not supposed to be there, like all the processed, nasty stuff that we've been jamming down our throats since ever. With all the hormones that used to be in the milk, that's starting to get cleaned up and stuff like that. But like the medications and stuff like that. And this is an endless amount of stuff and all the processed foods and all the stuff that we eat and drink, and I'm not going to disclose who or where I work for, but I do work for a pop company. That's my job, and I go out and I stock shelves every morning, and well, not every morning. I have a day off here and there, and just in this mid-sized city in Ohio, we go through so much pop, and all it is high fructose corn syrup mixed with coloring and a little bit of flavored. Like most of even the clear pops don't contain any juice or anything to even be a flavor. You know, it's all made in a lab somewhere, and you know, it's not what we were put on this earth to eat. And yeah, I'm not gonna say that's what's wrong with America. I'm not gonna say that's what's wrong with the world, but it's a big part of it, because everything's so convenient to get to. Like, I can go to the store right now and pick up a thing of cola. Oh, the store brand, Dr. Thunder or something like that, and there I've got 2 liters of this drink that I shouldn't be even letting into my body. But, and don't get me wrong, I'm not one of these extremist people that's against, you know, processed food to, you know, we should blow up all the fact. No. I mean, it's okay to have, you know, if you're on a road trip or something and you want to stop and grab Mickey D's real quick. But, I mean, that's not what happens. Me personally, with my job, I'm driving around a lot between towns, between cities, and I hate to say it, but that's the best way that I've gotten the way I am, is because of that. And before that, I was a tow truck driver, and I was always on the road, and everything was convenient. You know, I'd go pick up a car and take it to where it needs to go, and get another car, call to where, oh, go here. Well, there's no time to sit down and chop up a salad and, you know, throw it together. It's, you just pull through a burger joint, and, you know, you double in some fries, and there you go. And even like Subway, you know, Eat Fresh, whatever, bowl. You go into Subway, you get the big Village cheesesteak, cover it in cheese, cover it in fried up vegetables, and you got all this bread on there. You know? And it's not gluten-free bread, or it's not, I mean, even like a flatbread. I mean, that's not as bad as getting like the Italian honey oat or something, whatever. But it's still just like, and then it's a foot long. That's so much food. And like, yeah, I'm a big guy and I can eat it, no problem. I can eat 2 of them. But I don't need to. I shouldn't have to. But that's what I have to do to feel satisfied. And it's terrible. But that's where as an average person in an average world, I mean, that's what I've come to. But yeah, I mean, that little ramble there kind of shows you why I've decided to start something this extreme and hopefully go through with it. But again, I guess I'll reiterate, I am going on a 60-day juice fast with fresh produce, a juicer, and a really supportive girlfriend. The kicker is twice a week I'm going to have a real meal, and it's not going to be, oh, you know, you're not doing it right because, you know, you're not juicing the whole time. Well, me personally, I have to be rewarded when I do something, and twice a week I will have one meal, a real meal, but it's not going to be to go out and gorge myself. It's going to be a real healthy meal like today. I know it's only day 2, but I had some chicken, some Parmesan chicken, you know, done up right, and it was a small portion too, and just to kind of ease myself into this, because like I said, I spent a whole morning in bed, felt like crap. I got a headache, and I think that comes from my dependency on whatever's in all these processed foods, just like you would like to withdraw from a drug. And I know it's only been yesterday and today, but you know, 48 hours is 48